But in the Black Friday sale, it's on a 50% discount for a price of £17.49, which means the price has doubled. That's really bad. Grosso pub to the Black Friday PSN sale. Now, before we get started with the normal content, I kinda think this sale's a bit of a scam, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it's clickbaity and just trying to get views. So how about I just show you why I think it's a bit scammy, and then you can make up your own mind. But I don't have good feelings about it myself. Now, because I've been doing this channel for a while, I have a pretty good idea of what games are on sale regularly, and sort of what prices they're on sale for. But I haven't been doing it for that long. I've been doing it for about a year, so it's not like I'm an encyclopedia of prices or anything. So feel free to complain or correct me in the comments. And this is a bit of inside baseball from the way I look at stuff, but some of the games, they had the worst versions on sale, but not the good ones. Like if you look at the Jump Force games, they had the normal game on sale, and the Ultimate Edition as well, but not the Deluxe Edition, which to me doesn't make sense because the Deluxe Edition and Ultimate Edition are nearly the same game. The only difference is with the Ultimate Edition, you get some avatar t-shirts and some in-game collectible items, which is nothing for the extra price. I mean, they normally want an extra £12 for that, which to me is an absolute rip-off. It doesn't even include the second character pass, which is what I would expect in an Ultimate Edition. So I usually recommend to pick up the Deluxe Edition because it's cheaper, and then the money you save can be used to buy the second character pass to get the complete game. But I just think it's weird that's the only version of the game that's not on sale. They even have the character passes on sale, which is just crazy to me. It's kinda like they're trying to get you to buy the more expensive versions rather than the best ones. So it's a bit weird. Again, it's inside baseball for me because I look at these sales a lot, so I kind of wonder why they're picking these versions. It kind of makes me think that they're prioritizing making money over providing you the best version of the game. Because out of the versions that they've offered, I personally would buy the basic edition and then the 2 character passes that are also on sale, and it would end up being a better deal than buying the Ultimate Edition and the second character pass. It's just a really daft way of doing it. If the Deluxe Edition was on sale, it'd be easy. Buy that, buy the second character pass, and save yourself some money. They've just made it so complicated by the games they've picked. But in any case, I cover all of this in my videos. So if you're worried about it and you don't want to put all this effort in, just subscribe to the channel and I'll do it for you. Now, there's a lot of games that were on this sale that were on sale for the same discount at the same price before, which I will admit isn't necessarily bad on its own, because let's be honest, if a game reaches the lowest price it's ever going to be on sale for, then you're going to see it on sale for that price pretty much every time at that point. So it's not definitively bad. But if we look at games like Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus Deluxe Edition, it was on the same price at the same discount in October, which isn't very long ago, so that's not too bad. But then you look at Dragon Ball FighterZ Edition, and that was in the same discount in April. And then if you go to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition, that was in February. And if you think that's bad, I had to dig real deep in my notes for this one, but Dark Souls 2 Scholars of the First Sin was the same price last December. So they're reusing deals from a year ago at least. But like I said, I don't think that's necessarily bad. They're just padding out the sale with some other games. They can't all be on the best sales ever. And there were games that were pretty similar in discount, like Dungeons 2. That was on an 80% discount back in March for £3.19, and in this sale it's on sale for £3.99. So it's actually 80p more expensive now than it was last March. But it's only 80p, that's not a lot, It's not too scammy really. But then you look at other games, like the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR Edition. That was on sale for 75% discount, £11.99 in January. But in this sale it's on sale for £15.83. That's nearly £4 more. That's a lot. That's like an extra 33% more expensive than it has been previously. And it's been that way for a year. So that's pretty bad. And it gets worse though, because if you look at Desperados 3 Digital Deluxe, that was on sale 2 months ago for £15.39, 72% discount. And in the Black Friday sale it's on sale for £21.99, which is over £6.50 more. That's a lot. Again, that's another third more expensive than it's been on sale in the past. And in this one's case, it was on sale 2 months ago. So don't tell me they don't know that they've upped the price by over 30% in 2 months. That's crazy. But what really piqued my memory, and I had to dig through my notes for the prices, was the Dark Souls series. Because Dark Souls Remastered was on sale last July for a 75% discount at a price of £8.74, which is really good. But in the Black Friday sale, it's on a 50% discount for a price of £17.49, which means the price has doubled. That's really bad. And even worse, Dark Souls 3, it's the same thing. Last year, in November last year, it was on sale for £11.24, 75% discount. And in this Black Friday sale, it's a 50% discount for a price of £22.49. So again, it's double the price, which is terrible. Like over £11 more expensive. That's really bad. And for the jewel in the crown of the Dark Souls series, Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition, last December was on sale for a 75% discount, £13.74. But in this Black Friday sale, it's at 50% discount again for a price of £27.49. Yeah, that's double again, and you're paying nearly £14 more for it this Black Friday than it was on sale for last year. Now I'm on a tight schedule with this channel, so I don't have time to go through every game and dig through the history for all of the games, but what I want to make clear to you is some of these games are vastly more expensive than they have been for some over a year ago, and you could be paying up to double for some of the games in this sale. So just be careful, just because there's a Black Friday deal and the hype is around, don't always believe the hype, always try to check the prices yourself, and be careful because they might just be scamming you. Anyway, I've shown you what I've remembered, so, make up your own decision about how scammy you think this sale is. But in any case, if you're too lazy or busy to look at prices yourself, and you want to make sure that you're not being scammed, then subscribe to this channel and I'll do the job for you. Anyway, like I said, this sale's not the best, but I have found some deals that are worth picking up. They may not be the best ones, but you can save yourself nearly £390 if you're interested in them. And this sale ends on the 29th of November, so that'll be your last day to pick up these deals. So let's look at the games. Up first is Assassin's Creed Odyssey Gold Edition. It was released in 2018, so it's 3 years old, and it's on a 75% discount for the price of £19.99. Which is a bit expensive, and I don't usually include games that are this expensive on sale, but it is a big discount, and this edition also includes 2 full games, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and Liberation Remastered, as well as the Odyssey Season Pass of 2 story expansions and a bonus mission. So not only do you get the Odyssey game, but you get 2 full games with it, and a load of DLC as well. So in this case I'm making an exception, it's a pretty decent deal. This is a third-person action game set in ancient Greece, where you play as an outcast who becomes a living legend and changes the fate of Greece itself. It features naval exploration and combat, male or female main character choice, a leveling system, and exploitative microtransactions. So if you really hate microtransactions, you might be put off. But underneath it's a really good game, other than the grindy leveling system that tries to push you towards the microtransactions. But this is part of a legendary series of games, and they're legendary for a reason. They're a really good series, and they've nailed the franchise down by now. So you're going to be getting a good gameplay experience in general. And if you're a die-hard fan, you're going to want to see the story continue anyway. So if you're a fan of the Assassin series, or action games in general, this is a really decent game. It may not be one of the best of the series, but hey, it's not the worst, and fans of the series, or people that really like assassination games, will probably really enjoy them. And hey, if you've never played a game like this before, specifically one of the Assassin's games, then you should go and look at the Ezio trilogy instead, because that's much better value and they're much better games. So start there instead. Next up is a challenging game, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. It was released in 2015, so it's 6 years old, and it's on a 50% discount for the price of £7.99, which is okay. This version is remastered, and it includes all the DLC as well, so it's a pretty good bundle. This game is a Souls-like game, obviously, and an unforgettable journey awaits for the brave, where you get to discover incredible challenges and intense emotional reward as you battle through a breathtaking world where every dark corner and encounter will test your resolve. This game series is famous for being really tough and difficult, but also fair. If you're willing to put the time in to increase your skills and get better at the game, then you'll be really rewarded by a really tactical and enjoyable game. So if you're a fan of these sorts of games and you haven't played this one, or you like the sound of the challenge and you want to try it, then why not take a look? It's pretty decent. But if you've never played one of these sorts of games before, and you're not sure if you want to try it, then think about it, because it is difficult and you have to be willing to tough it out when you start off. But hey, I'll make you better at games, and maybe teach you a bit of a life lesson as well, so you might want to take it on as a self-improvement project. Because like Rocky Balboa said, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep going. We have a fighter next, Dragon Ball FighterZ Edition. It was released in 2018, so it's 3 years old, and it's on an 85% discount for the price of £10.49. This edition includes 8 additional characters of Bardock, Broly, Cooler, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Fuse Zamasu, Goku, and Vegeta. So you are getting quite a few extra characters included in this edition. I'd personally like a complete edition with them all included, but that doesn't exist yet, so this might be a good starting point for you if you're interested. In this game you get to play the best Dragon Ball fighter with an exclusive story mode just for this game, with an all new story that you won't experience anywhere else, which is a pretty big bonus for fans of the series. It also features a 3v3 tag mode and online features as well, although I hear the netcode is garbage and doesn't feature rollback netcode. But if you don't know what that is, then it won't matter to you. But if you do know what that is, then you'll know how serious that is to you or not. In any case, it's a really good Dragon Ball game. If you're a fan of the series and you like fighters, why not take a look at it? And if you've never played a fighter before, then you can get better deals than this, so you might want to look around. There's plenty of fighting games around, and plenty of deals to choose from, especially if you're not into Dragon Ball or anime. We have another fighter next, Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. It was released in 2018, so it's 3 years old, and is on a 68% discount for the price of £15.35, which is a little pricey, but this edition includes all of the DLC of 10 characters and 5 premium skins, including Hellboy and the Turtles as well. So not only do you get a lot of extra characters, but you are getting some premium ones as well that they would have had to have paid licensing for, in the form of Hellboy and the Turtles. So if you're a fan of them, that'll be a huge bonus to you. In this game that continues on from the first one, Batman struggles against Superman's regime, as a new threat puts Earth's existence at risk. It features character customization, 8-player online multiplayer, and 2-player local multiplayer as well. So if you love DC Comics and you like fighter games, you should definitely check this game out. You'll probably really enjoy it. And hey, if you never played a fighter before, then you might like this, especially if you're a fan of DC, but there are better deals than other fighters, and plenty to choose from, so it won't hurt to check out some other options first. Next up is a huge deal, Kingdom Hearts All-in-One Package. It was released in 2019, so it's only 2 years old, but it's a bundle of games that are older than that really, so keep that in mind. It's on a 75% discount for the price of $22.49, which is high, especially for the games I normally recommend, but keep in mind what it includes, as this package includes Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Rechain of Memories, 2 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Dream Drop Distance HD, 0.2 Birth by Sleep A Fragmented Passage, and 3. Plus it includes remastered cinematics of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, Recoded, and Kingdom Hearts back cover movie. So it's literally nearly everything from the game series remastered and repackaged in one bundle, which is a massive value if you want them all. In these RPGs you play as Sora, who sets off with classic Disney characters Donald and Goofy to prevent another Keyblade war occurring, by fighting the encroaching darkness across many Disney worlds and meeting many famous Disney characters along the way. The people that love these games really love these games, but considering it's a mix of Disney and Square Enix, that's a lot of fanboys to get together and simp for a game, so that's not surprising. But they are AAA games, they are quality games, and they're really good. So if you're a fan of Disney, and you like RPGs, then these are made for you. If you've never played them all, this is a good chance to pick them all up in one go. But if you're not sure, don't worry, there's plenty of other RPGs for you to look at, especially if you're not a fan of Disney, or you don't want to commit to this much content, or spend this much money on something you're not sure about. We have a bike racer next, Motogp 19. It was released in 2019, obviously, so it's 2 years old, and it's on an 85% discount for the price of £4.49, which is a really good deal. This edition is remastered, and it comes with 4K graphics and new game modes. In this music-based puzzle game that changes the difficulty based on the tempo of the music, you get given less time to place blocks the higher the music tempo, and it features over 40 tracks, local multiplayer, and online leaderboards. So if you're into music rhythm games and puzzle games, this is really unique and you'll probably love it. But if you're not into music-based games, then maybe you want to pick a different puzzle game instead. We have a bike racer next, Motogp 19. It was released in 2019, obviously, so it's 2 years old, and it's on an 85% discount for the price of £4.49, which is a really good deal. This is a bike racer with a rookie career mode where you get to become a race director and create custom multiplayer events, reliving the most exciting historical rivalries from a dedicated mode, and you can also fully customize your racer, and it also boasts enhanced AI with machine learning, so it should be more fun to play than the older versions too. So if you're looking for a motorbike racer, this seems like a pretty decent deal, and if you've always wanted to try a motorbike racer, this ain't a bad option, you might want to think about it. Up next is my star buy, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom The Princess Edition. It was released in 2018, so it's 3 years old, and it's on an 85% discount for the price of £10.49, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it, and an awesome deal for such a great game, as this edition includes 2 story expansions and the Princess Equipment package, so you're getting the complete deal. This is a traditional JRPG, where you play as King Evan as he embarks on an epic quest to found a new kingdom, unite his world, and save his people from a terrible evil. It features a stunning art style by the legendary artist Yoshiyuki Momose, and a soundtrack by Joe Hisashi. The first Ni no Kuni game was brilliant, with a Studio Ghibli art style, and I loved it. This game plays a bit different, and it's not related to it, so if you haven't played the first one, you're not missing out on anything. So if you're looking for a JRPG, then why not take a look at this one? It's a AAA game, with an amazing art style, and great pedigree. It's my star buy, definitely check it out. It's well worth picking up if you're interested. Next up is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. It was released in 2016, so it's 5 years old, and is on an 80% discount for the crazy price of £6.99, which is awesome. This edition includes all 16 DLCs and 2 full expansion packs, so you're getting an absolutely crazy amount of DLC included for this price. It's ridiculous how cheap it is. Especially for the quality of this game. It's legendary, you should already have heard of it. I can only imagine they're trying to scrape back some of the money they lost on the car crash that was Cyberpunk when it released, because god did they have to refund a lot of people for that. But anyway, in this RPG you get to become a monster slayer for hire, and embark on a journey to find the Child of Prophecy, who is said to be a living weapon of untold destruction. One thing to keep in mind is that CD Projekt Red have stated that the PS5 version of this game will be free to anyone that owns the PS4 version, so after they take the next 6 years to fix Cyberpunk, then they might just get around to making the PS5 version, which you should get for free if they keep their word. I mean, I picked it up for that reason. I want the PS5 version when that comes around, but you know, they've got that car crash called Cyberpunk to deal with first, because that's going to take a while. And the final game I have for you is Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus Deluxe Edition. It was released in 2017, so it's 4 years old, and it's on an 80% discount for the price of £9.99, which is awesome, as this edition includes the season pass of 3 DLC story expansions, which is a huge amount of content for your money. In this FPS, you've been sent into Nazi-controlled America on a mission to recruit resistance leaders to fight back against the Nazis in iconic American locations. It features an arsenal of awesome guns and new abilities to play with. This reboot of the old school series got a lot of praise when it came out, and the first game and its expansion are amazing, and this one's just as good. So if you like old school shooters with great story and fun gunplay, you'll really enjoy this. And if you've never played a modern shooter with old school gameplay before, then you might want to check out some of the deals because you can get them cheaper than this, including the first game and its expansion. They're often on sale for less than this, so take a look around in that case. And that's all the games I have for you for the Black Friday PSN sale. If you liked the video, drop it a like, and if you like finding new games to play and saving yourself a lot of money, then why not subscribe? And what about the sale? Did you think it was a scam? Or what about the games I picked? Did I pick good ones or did I pick bad ones? And especially the star buy, was it a good choice or did something else deserve it more? Throw all of your complaints down in the comments and we can argue about it later. But I hope you guys found some games you're interested in, and more importantly I hope you guys saved a lot of money. I'll see you guys in the next sale. Heil Valor.